Thank you so much. It really is such an honor to be here, and not just because I'm standing next to two awesome Gators, but because we're here for something so much more important than a game and than a game will ever be. It really is humbling. There's a couple people that I'd love to thank, and I'd love to start by thanking Camille Cooper from our team, who has put so much work into this and been a part of fighting for people for a very long time. That was the first clap of the day. Let's go. Yeah, you can loosen up. You can have a little fun with it. And I also want to just thank Senator Cornyn for authoring this bill. Thank you for stepping up and doing this. And Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz and Senator Blumenthal with Senator Cornyn, I think the three of you guys have, for the last 20 years, done more to help fight and protect kids than almost anybody else that have walked these grounds. And so I want to say thank you. You've done it for a long time. And Congresswoman Laurel Lee, I know your heart beats for these kids. We've had many conversations, and I know that your heart beats to want to protect every single one of these boys and girls, and so it's my honor to be able to stand up here with the four of you, because I know that this matters, that this isn't about policies or politics, it's about people. It is about people. It is about every single one of those boys and girls. It is about how can we possibly get to as many of those boys and girls as possible. So I'm honored to be able to stand up here. You know, 5 months ago, we came and we had the opportunity to testify in front of Congress and share our heart about what we believe is one of the worst evils in the world. And that's the abuse of all of our boys and girls right here in our backyard. And you just heard Senator Blumenthal share some of the staggering statistics. Because sometimes people just think, oh, it's a photograph, it's an image, it's a video. No, it's not. It's a boy or it's a girl. It's a little boy or it's a little girl. And we just need to meditate for a second on some of the numbers that he mentioned. 4.3% of those are infants, little boys and girls. That's over 2,100 infants. 47% of them are rape, bondage, torture, bestiality. It's not just images. It's not just videos. It's boys and girls that are in the worst moments of their life, and then people are celebrating it, meditating on it, focusing on it, reliving it over and over and over again. And you think, well, this isn't that bad. Well, I just want to read one of the chats recently of some of the offenders of what they were saying in a chat room. And by the way, this is also filtered, so it can be a little bit more appropriate for today. One of the offenders in the chat asked what the others were into. Next man replied, he was mainly into 5 to 9-year-olds. Another said he was 60 and a very violent man, and no isn't an option for him. One of the offenders then said he has 20 terabytes of baby rape videos, and if they DM him, he would give them to him for a good price. Another offender confirmed and said he would show the others how to abuse his own kids and get away with it. Then another replied he has a daughter that he would love to share. Then the next replied, when asked if his wife knew about his abuse, the man said, heck no, it's our little secret, though I am on the lookout for others, as she is getting old now. Next responded, how old is she? The offender said, 8. That's what we're talking about here today. That's why it's so important. That's why we have to be urgent. That's why it's so important that we're bipartisan. That's why I'm so grateful that all of you would come together to fight for every single one of these boys and girls. And we really believe that we're not just here today talking about one of the biggest problems, but also giving a piece of the solution. Is it the whole solution? I don't think so. But is it a piece? Absolutely. And we believe that this bill, the Renewed Hope Act of 2024, is going to do 4 very crucial things. It's going to build a bigger rescue team. It's going to be able to allow C3 to bring in experts. It's going to allow them to coordinate and deconflict. And then it's going to allow the best victim identification training in all of the world. And why would we not have the best training in all of the world? Because our boys and girls should matter that much to us. I hope that they do, and I believe that they do to the 4 of these incredible men and women. But you know, when I read that chat, it hurts. And I mourn and grieve a little bit when I read it. But I also have hope, because I know that we're being able to bring a piece of the solution here today. And you know, unfortunately, many times, people with the goal to do evil work better than people with the goal to do good. I say that today with a heavy heart. But you know, I also believe here today that people with the goal to do good are working together in an incredible way, and that gives me hope. That gives me a lot of hope today. And you know, I love what this bill is called, Renewed Hope Act of 2024, and I love what renewed means. To give someone the ability to flourish once more. And man, I hope from this bill, from all of these incredible men and women, that there would be so many lives that have the chance to flourish one more because we are willing to come together, to put down our differences, and to say for every single one of those boys and girls, they're worth it. To do whatever it takes, however it takes, whatever we got to do so that they could be protected, so that they could be loved, so that maybe they could experience the faith, hope, and love that they so desperately deserve and desperately need. Because right now, as we're talking, they're crying. So we better do more than talk. We better act because they're waiting. Thank you guys so much, and God bless.